Hey everyone, are you ready for the next pandemic? Because it's not a matter of if, but a matter of when.
Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into practical, no nonsense steps to get your household ready for the next global health crisis. From stocking up on toilet paper to securing food supply, I've got you covered. Stick around for life-saving tips, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a preparedness update. Why prepare now? Well, the H5N1 threat. Let's start with why this matters. Now, scientists are sounding alarms about H5N1, the bird flu virus that's been spreading in birds and even some mammals. According to Scientific America, it might only take one mutation for this virus to start infecting humans easily. We'll see. Now, that's kind of some scary stuff if you think about it, if you even know anything about the virus. But just think back to 2020, COVID-19, it really caught us all off guard. Supply chains collapsed, shelves emptied, and fear kind of took over. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be caught unprepared again. The lamestream media loves to hype up the bird flu, and whether it's legit or just clickbait, the smart move is to get ahead of this curve. By preparing now, you'll avoid the chaos when everyone else is scrambling for the last roll of toilet paper. So, what did we learn from the last pandemic? A ton, actually. First, supply chains are very fragile. COVID showed us that just in time manufacturing, stores having no extra inventory meant shortages hit hard and very fast. Remember the great toilet paper panic of 2020? People were fighting over TP in the aisles. It wasn't just paper, though. Disinfectants, hand sanitizers, and even over the counter meds like ibuprofen disappeared overnight. Why? Because when people see a shortage, they buy more, and that spirals into more shortages. It took months for some supply chains to recover, and some items never fully came back during the worst of it. Second, lockdowns crushed the economy. Working from home sounded like fun at first, but businesses closed, jobs vanished, and the global GDP took a massive hit, down about 3.5% in 2020, according to the IMF. If another lockdown happens, it could be even worse. Finally, fear and politics played a huge role. People gave up freedoms for emergency measures, and some politicians used this power in ways that didn't make any sense. Next time, we need to be skeptical, do our own research, and not just follow the crowd. Okay, enough reflection. Let's get to the good stuff. How to prepare for the next pandemic. These are practical, doable steps that you can actually start doing today if you haven't done that already. Step one, stock up on essentials. You laughed about toilet paper earlier, but it was the first thing to go in 2020, and it will happen again. Stock up now. Aim for 3 to 6 months supply of toilet paper and paper towels. Trust me on this. You don't want to be bartering your canned beans for toilet paper. While you're at it, grab disinfectants like hand sanitizers, bleach, and disinfectant wipes. These were impossible to find during COVID. Over the counter medicines are next on the list. Stock up on cold and flu medicines, pain relievers like acetaminophen, and anything else your family uses regularly. And if necessary, check expiration dates and rotate your stock to keep it fresh. Step number two, secure your food and water. If a bad pandemic hits, grocery stores could empty out fast. I'm talking bare shelves for weeks or even months. Build a food stockpile now. Think non-perishable items like rice, beans, canned veggies, pasta, and freeze-dried meals. Aim for at least 1 to 3 months worth per person. Don't forget water. FEMA recommends 1 gallon per person per day for at least 2 weeks. If you've got a family of four, that's 56 gallons for 2 weeks. You can get water storage containers or even a filtration system for long-term security if you like. And I kind of recommend it. Step three, practice good hygiene and health. It's pretty simple. Do all the things mom told you to do. Prevention is your first line of defense. Live a healthy lifestyle, eat well, exercise, get enough sleep to keep your immune system strong, avoid sick people, and get in the habit of washing your hands thoroughly and not touching your face. These simple habits can really make a huge difference. Now, here's where things get real. During COVID, we saw a lot of mixed messages, some from politicians, some from the media, and not everything was as it seemed. My advice: be critical, be a critical thinker. Don't blindly follow mandates or news headlines. Dig deeper. Check primary sources like the CDC or the WHO for updates or other threats. Look at what scientists are saying in peer reviewed studies, not just what's trending online. Ask yourself, who's pushing this narrative? Who stands to gain? But here's the flip side: don't dismiss everything either. Balance skepticism with facts. Now let's talk worst case scenario. If the next pandemic is as deadly as, say, the 1918 Spanish flu, what we went through with COVID will look like a walk in the park. A highly lethal virus could mean empty stores, no deliveries, and maybe even social unrest. Your survival could depend on what you do right now. Water, food, security will be your lifeline. Security matters. Think about strong locks or even a home alarm system to protect your family and supplies. Pew pew. And don't go it alone. Build a network of neighbors for mutual support. A community that works together survives together. All right, folks, let's wrap this up and do a call to action. The key takeaway here is very simple. Don't wait for the panic to start to prepare. Stock up on toilet paper, disinfectants, medicines, and food right now. Stay healthy, stay skeptical, and stay ready. The next pandemic, whether it's H5N1 or something else, is coming, and you've got the power to be ready. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more preparedness tips. Drop a comment below. What's the one thing you're stocking up on first? Maybe it's toilet paper, maybe it's food, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And as usual, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.